What's up, everybody? Today I want to go over some results that I received with the client that I believe are a product of prayer. Now, these results are actually very typical with my clients because I have them do inner work and I get all kind of crazy, awesome results all the time. Now, the reason why I want to go over these results with you guys is because I went over the results with a friend and he said that I was stretching the truth in the sense of I was trying to make it seem like there was an answered prayer, but there really wasn't one. And I realized that there is a huge disconnect with the understanding of prayer. Whether you believe in prayer or whether you don't believe in prayer, either way, there is a disconnect when it comes to the understanding of prayer. So I invite you to hear me out, pay attention to this, and I think that you can come away with a better understanding of the way that prayers are answered many times, okay? So I started with a client about a month ago, right? Beginning of February. Long story short, he wants to get his mile time down. I said, cool, first things first, we need you to run a mile, see how long it takes you so that we can track it. So he ran a mile, and he was able to complete the mile in 30 minutes. It took him 30 minutes to run the mile. Now, if you're not familiar with mile times, 30 minutes is not good. If you run a mile in 30 minutes, you are extremely out of shape. You are extremely deconditioned. You are at risk of all kind of health problems, okay? That is not a good mile time. Put yourself in his shoes on February 1st. Put yourself in his shoes. Think about how you're feeling. Think about all the associations that you're having with that mile time, your fitness level, diseases, all kind of things like that, right? That is your positioning at that moment in time. Now, I gave him homework. I said, I want you to run a mile again, okay? I want you to see if you can beat your time. So he runs a mile. He comes back to me. He says, I was able to do it in 29 minutes. Okay, improvement. Right? Still really bad, but improvement. I give him homework again. I want you to run a mile again. He does it, reports back 28 minutes. Then again, same thing. This time he reports back 16 minutes. 16 minutes. He went from a 28-minute mile one week to a 16-minute mile the next. What is that, 12 minutes. 12 minutes off his mile in a week. Really, it was in an instant. And I want to explain that to you in a moment, okay? So now put yourself in his position where he is now. 16-minute mile isn't really that bad. He definitely can improve, right? For sure. But within 3 weeks, he was able to do that. Within a few weeks, okay? Now, this is where it gets confusing, at least for some. This is where I was accused of stretching the truth when it comes to prayer, okay? It turns out that his initial tracking was incorrect. So he was actually covering a mile and a half in 30 minutes. When he discovered that, he covered a true mile. His true mile time now was 16 minutes. Okay? Now, this does not nullify the miracle or the answered prayer at all, in my opinion. If anything, it's more miraculous than anything. Because to be able to get your mile time down through pure physical exercise that fast would almost be impossible. But with God, God does the impossible. God is outside time and space and can do things like this. These kind of things are typical when you pray. How else would he be able to get his mile time down that quick? Right? And I know a lot of you think that I'm probably crazy or you think that it's not true. Let me give you another analogy here that may help you understand this a little bit better. Let's imagine that you go to the doctor and you get your blood work done. The doctor says your LDL cholesterol levels are 210. You are extremely out of shape, extremely deconditioned. You are at risk of all kind of diseases right now. That's your positioning right now. Right now, February 1st, that's where you're at. You pray to God, God, bless me so that my cholesterol levels go down. Bless them so that they're in a healthy range. A week later, you get them tested again. Boom, they go down 205. Still bad, still completely not within healthy ranges. Week later, they go down again, 200. The next week, they go down to 110. Now they're within a healthy range. But it turns out that the initial test results were incorrect. There was a mistake. Your levels were never high to begin with. Is that an answered prayer? Is it? I mean, there was a mistake, right? Does that nullify the prayer? In my opinion, no, it doesn't. Because he was praying so that his cholesterol would go down. Did it go down? Yes. In the mile example with my client, he was praying that the mile time would go down. Did it go down? It did. That's all there is. If you look at my prayer videos in the past, I explain how there will always be a how. There will always be a how. Always. Always. And many times it has to do with the positioning or repositioning of things in the past. Okay? So my friend, he said that, he goes, look, you're stretching the truth because that's like as if I had a $5 bill in my pocket and I pray to God for $5 and then I just reach into my pocket and I have $5 and I say, oh, that's an answered prayer. Now, first thing about that is you typically don't pray for something if you already have it, right? You normally would give thanks for that thing. Why would you pray so that you get your cholesterol levels down within healthy range if you already have it? You would say, thank you, God, for my cholesterol being within a healthy range. Now, let's look at this example that he gave. Let's imagine that you need $5 and you say, God, please bless me with $5. And you just reach in your pocket and you pull it out, but you realize that $5 has been there all the time. Does that nullify the miracle? I mean, it's been there the whole time. Nothing new happened, right? I believe no, it does not nullify the miracle. God can rearrange the past. God can make things so, just like that, in an instant. That's it, guys. I hope you follow me on that. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Not to be mean or anything, but I really don't care because I believe it's a miracle. Love you guys. God bless you all. Peace.